Okay then, let's hope that the glitch has been fixed, you guys. I'm hearing the sounds of a sound well coming from the right side of the screen. I can't see the sound well, however, and maybe it's just out of my vision because of these really high walls. I'm just going to assume that's that, and pray to God, and all the Egyptian gods in this game, that my headset is repaired for this record. Like I said, I might have to get a new one. I've had this one for a while now, but still, a lot of time has passed. Not too much time has passed. I want to say a lot, but still, one of these days, I'm really going to have to seriously consider how to deal with this problem, because, quite frankly, I'm getting really sick of having to constantly, like, pause the recording just so that way I can fix this really dumb issue. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. I'm just kind of wandering aimlessly. There appears to be an invisible wall that's preventing me from climbing any further. This disappoints me a lot. Can I see anything over here? Like, I can sort of see what's going on the other side, which appears to be not very much. The skeleton head is still part of me. Oh, man. Oh, man. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. I mean, I got the keys from here. That's not the way to go. Maybe the exit is over in this direction? Yeah, it's over here. I see the doors. So, the door is telling me that I have to go on the linear route as per usual and pick up this armor. Or not. I mean, who needs armor, right? Ooh, C4. Could always use more C4. 2 charges, that's pretty good. In case we run into a scrapjack, it probably only needs 2 charges to be dealt with accordingly. Hi. There's suddenly Nars. Well, that surprised me. I'll give them that. That surprised me. Okay. And this is what the secret door opens as far as I know, which reveals armor. Lots and lots of armor. Yeah, those kind of armor pickups used to be 200, but now it's reduced to 100, which I'm okay with, I suppose. I had to take another drink. This is a very, very long level, you guys. And chances are, long levels leads to my voice going completely dry after a long period of time. I'm hearing lots of very unsettling sounds. The unsettling sounds of purple people. Well, you know what this means. Yeah, you know what? It's true. Probably could have saved that for one of the tougher enemies, but come on, man. If they're gonna throw that many mooks at you, ones that have little to no health, why wouldn't you use explosive devices? Especially when you take into account that the C4 is just one of the best weapons in the game, because it's made for, like, that reason alone. Just a crowd control, basically, and I love it so much. I am loving it. I mean, there's a guy out there, which is kinda concerning me because he has rockets, and I guess I kinda have rockets too, although it all depends on how I use said rockets to my advantage. I mean, I think it takes 6. And yeah, I was right. 6 rockets. That's enough to deal with you. Pistol time. Let's just do a little bit of pistol whipping now and then. Just to keep things in check. Make sure... I haven't ripped a guy's heart out in a while either. Like, can you just hold still for a second there, Mike? I kicked him. This guy, I ripped his heart out. Oh, hi. Well, that missed you completely. I was gonna try and stun him, but he was kind of running towards me, and that was a slight problem. Maybe it hit that other kamikaze, because I think it only took 1 shot to kill him. Alright, I accept this. I wholeheartedly accept this idea. There's gonna be something hidden back here. Nope. I guess it's I guess it leads to the other side anyway, but there's more text. The oracle said, the foes of Osiris shall bring destruction upon the realms of men, and the boats of millions of years shall have to be awoken. The boats of a million years. I wonder if it's referring to those warships that we've encountered. Oh hey, I have my 14 minigun bullets back, I didn't notice this. Well, I don't think it matters anyway, because as far as I know, we're supposed to get a minigun, like, right now, so... Yeah, there's a minigun out there. which is on a turret still. Now, if you recall correctly, minigun turrets were never exactly our friends from time to time, which was in a level from a long time ago. However, this one is special, and the reason why is because if my Syrian Mutilator will finish charging itself with its battery. The reason being because this one is set to shoot at things only in front of it and not behind it. Therefore, this probably means I'm not gonna have a thing to worry about. Right? Oh boy, this is gonna be a bit of a scary experience. Assault rifle bullets. And look at that. The minigun turret. So, this probably means enemies! And I'll try to assist this turret as much as I possibly can, because I don't think it can take care of all the enemies by itself, unfortunately. I mean, the minigun turret is invincible, but it definitely cannot deal with all the enemies at once. So we're gonna try lend our assistance with our trusty assault rifle, which we have to reload a lot, true, but at least Sam will have a one-liner to say. At the least, we'll be able to deal some damage out there, and not feel worthless as we just watch this minigun turret do all the work by itself. I mean, it can take care of the clear skeletons, no problem, I get the feeling. Big biomechanoids, on the other hand, might be a slight concern. And yeah, he's still shooting at me, so it's clear that he doesn't care about the minigun turret that's probably going to be targeting him momentarily. Unless the minigun turret is, like, not targeting it at all, and I just appear to be doing a majority of the work by myself. Oh, well, that's very nice of you, Mr. Minigun Turret. I mean, come on, it's not like you're dealing with the clear skeletons or anything. Obviously, I have to do all the work for myself, because this is annoying. Those rockets are a little bit annoying as well. I don't really know what I'm doing with myself here. I'm making noise to go with the Devastator. Okay. Oh, God. This, I had the feeling that the clear skeletons would eventually manage to flank me in due time, but thankfully, that situation wasn't quite as scary as I imagined. There goes the worm. Well, that was the minigun turret's usage, and obviously we cannot progress anywhere without picking up this minigun turret. And it's kind of unfortunate because you can't reattach the minigun back to its turret once you leave, so my old love. Also, I do like how the crosshair is still green, so you can technically still like attack this thing, but it doesn't really do anything. But yeah, we have a minigun now, and when there's a minigun on the mainstream path, chances are there's gonna be bullets, lots and lots of bullets. It turns out they have sent Ivan to deal with this catastrophe of enemies. Ivan, who's kind of wanting to use his...
I have enough lead for all of you.
Ivan, who kind of uses a weapon that's not his minigun for the time being, because when it comes to purple people, C4 is kind of necessary. However, when it comes to giant purple masses of things which should be on other things, body parts which should not be attached to other body parts, i.e. Mankabai, it might be best that I switch to a different weapon. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just take these guys out with the Devastator. I mean, I will get to use the minigun. Right now I'm just kind of saving ammunition in case the situation gets a little too hairy. I mean, these guys, using the minigun on them would just be a waste. I'm probably gonna be eating those words in a bit, though. Just gonna call that out right now. Just deal with all you guys out there. Cleanup duty as per usual. I'm gonna quickly sprint back and just check and see if there are any assault rifle bullets left. Ivan needs to go back and pick up any remaining bullets that he might have missed. No bullets. No bullets. Very well then. We have 20 bullets left for this gun. Let's spend them wisely. Look at them all just dropping over and over again. They really aren't trying at all. Oh, there's one more. Okay, yeah, that was the assault rifle. Now we're completely out. It's too bad because we have to use this minigun. Which I am in love with already, because it is a minigun which deals with enemies with relative ease. I'll take a quick break though and just use the shotgun to make sure the thing like doesn't overheat or anything, and then, you know, I'll switch back. You know, could always use more minigun ammunition eventually. Why are you sending out so many purple people? Give me something that's not purple people, so that way I can feel like I'm not wasting minigun bullets. There's a lot of them though, so you know what? Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. I'm done trying to save ammunition. I just want to shoot you all with my portable minigun. It's all I want to do. Hehehe. I love this game because it has its minigun. Serious Sam is now complete because it has a minigun. Wall of bullets. You know, I do love how sometimes you get achievements even though you have no idea how you got them to begin with. I guess it's because you have to like hold down mouse 1 and then eventually something will happen. I'm going to assume it was that occurred right there, which is why I indeed gained that achievement. There's a lot of clear skeletons here though. I might have to fall back just to pick up the remaining bullets right here and then quick save and let the enemies come to me, because the minigun works fairly well on clear skeletons. If there's a lot of them, they do sort of pile up and steadily get closer towards you, but at the least, this is a lot of stopping firepower for skeletons, which are generally a nuisance when there are like a million of them headed straight in for your direction. These guys are acting a little bit odd though. They're kind of flanking around a little bit, trying to be all sneaky and suspicious-like. Trying to do silly flanking things, which I'm not really in support of. However, it looks like I've reached the end of the line in terms of skeletons. I mean, there's still a couple of them hanging around here, but hey, it's no big deal. We took care of a majority of them, ones that were actually willing to follow us, which is okay, I guess. We'll just pick these up maybe, and then switch back. No, you do not get close. This is just so satisfying. I mean, I know we haven't really encountered many clear skeletons, but the sheer fact that you just get to have so much revenge on all the times that they've given you so much grief in the past, it just makes me happy. You know, vengeance has never been so sweet in a Serious Sam game. Although, Vengeance might prefer to back off a little bit and just regain his composure so that way the clear skeletons do not get close enough to rip his face off, which they're probably planning on doing sometime soon. They're just so generous with the minigun bullets right now. Give me more minigun bullets. I can always use more. Like, it's not like there's no shortage of them here. Oh man. Oh man. Intensifying! Extreme! This game is extreme because it has a minigun. I can talk about this minigun all day. However, I'm too busy focusing on these enemies first, so I might need to do that in order to think about maybe different subjects I could be speaking about right now. I mean, for one thing, I can maybe tell the story about how this skeleton head became a part of my pelvis. Well, you see, it happened.
What happens when you move in front of my gun?
You see, it happens a long time ago in a land called Egypt, and this occurred maybe 1 or 2 episodes ago, where suddenly I realized, you know, that this minigun was amazing, for one thing. Suddenly I realized that I had accidentally ripped off a clear skeleton's head at the same time of which I twisted off this head of a scrapjack, or a mancubus, whichever you wish to call it. Such being the case, the skeleton head just decided to hitchhike with me, and that's basically the gist of it. If you're really curious on the lore of the skeleton head being a part of my body, I want to actually climb up here, but I can't seem to do that. Okay. Well, there has to be a way, one way or another, to get up there, because I've seen it done before. Therefore, I'm gonna try my hardest to get up there, because there's you never know, there could be something interesting up there. We could see what happens on the outer bounds of a level, which I bet a lot of you would love to see. I know I would. So, we're gonna make an effort. We're gonna try. It never hurts to try. Wait, what? Oh, that's not solid. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to jump there if such be the case. No, please, it's an invisible wall. Why would you put an invisible wall there, of all places? Just, no. You don't, Crow Team, please, break your game again. I want to get up there so badly. This is a predicament. This is a rather extreme predicament, I must admit. Like, okay, I might as well just go ahead and see if I can destroy half of the statue. Maybe that will give me some leeway to get up there, because, come on. I'm really trying my hardest right here. I mean, trying to sprint, not the easiest thing in the world, you guys. Especially considering how wonky jump physics are in this game sometimes. I get the feeling that there's no feasible way of getting up there, which makes me sad. It makes me a sad, sad kind of being. But, you know what? Life is full of disappointments. Sometimes you can't always get what you want. But I have seen someone climb up there before. It was Garrett, I believe, in his blind run of his game. And I guess they did end up patching it, because clearly, I have no means of getting up there. By the way, I would like to address the fact that there is a lot of smoke just flying right by me. May I mention that the smoke, probably not the most necessary thing you can put in a serious Sam game, but, you know, they did it anyways, so there's no point trying to change their minds at this rate. Unless I email them with angry letters, all pretending to be like 10 million different people saying, we want the smoke removed from this game, it's terrible. Maybe I could get that to happen. I don't know. Probably after this playthrough, I'll consider it. Splat indeed. Hehehe. Okay, that was a wave of enemies. Very exciting! Can I still shoot this guy? No, I can't. He's pretty much just a lifeless corpse. Also, one thing I can... Okay, I thought I heard an enemy there. One thing I can actually note about these pistols, like the ones the Rocketeers carry, these are actually the same guns in Serious Sam HD, the second encounter, that the Zorgs carry. If you remember the Zorgs, they kind of have these odd little 5-shooters where they basically, the projectiles split off in 5 different directions, and they travel like in the middle of the air. So that's what the Zorgs carry in that game, and they gave the Rocketeers the exact same models in this game, except obviously the guns don't do the exact same thing. The projectiles are fairly pathetic, as you could probably imagine. Just an interesting bit of trivia there. I learned that when Serious Sam 3 was still in development, I believe, and it was on the Seriously forums. So, yeah, that's your bit of trivia for the day if you didn't know about that. I mean, it's not like this game is 3 years old or anything. Is there anything else back here? I was kind of hoping they'd maybe put something like, you know, if you couldn't guess the punchline here, a secret? A secret would have been nice. There's a hole. That hole probably does... It probably reveals spiders, I know that much. Huh. Well, that's a bit of an interesting thing for a hole to do, I will admit. Stun you. Oh, I couldn't get the collateral. That's unfortunate. The skeleton head looks really weird when I try to pull a scorpion shell off. Spider head off. Don't know why that is. It's a bit of a weird occurrence. Okay, well, it looks like we've just about cleared everything we can off, except for the fact that I let my big mouth ramble on for a bit longer, and oh look, our favorite enemies in the game. If you couldn't guess their names yet, you guys, I'm just gonna refer to them as intergalactic apes from space and beyond. And yeah, let's just deal with them. Door is locked. Are you kidding me? But I have secret keys. You think that using the secret keys would have like a multi-purpose use, so that way you could just open all the doors in the world? That would be so nice, but no, the secret keys are unfortunately limited to what kinds of secrets they reveal. Stop jumping around. Stop jumping around, I said. Thank you for heeding my advice. Ugh. Get over here. You two, all of you, stop clambering on all these pillars. I've had enough of your shenanigans. Especially you, who's trying to be all fancy, like trying to do an attack after you just jumped on a pillar. Ugh. Honestly, I need more assault rifle bullets right now, because miniguns are nice and all, but I prefer not to waste my bullets on these guys, for instance. And it is said that when the time comes for the boat of millions of years to awake, Ra shall bind himself by an oath to give his 2 eyes. I see. Very interesting. Is this foreshadowing I smell? I don't know, possibly. Hey, no. Hey. Finally. Okay. No, of course there's still another one. Why wouldn't there be? And he has like little to no health though, so I guess that's positive in a sense. I still hear another one. He's still around here. Climbing one of these pillars, or maybe he's up on the ceiling? Up on the roof? This is fun. Looking for space monkeys is the most fun thing in the world, you guys. My enthusiasm knows no bounds, as you can plainly tell. There he is. No. Down. Good boy. Good boy indeed. Okay, I think that takes care of it. Now, so we're supposed to go this way. Do we have a key? Any sort of key at all? Did I miss a key back? I don't think I missed a key back there. So, huh.